Have you ever wondered why some people, despite hardships, always seem to land on their feet? Why others, despite wealth and talent, fall into misfortune again and again? Is it luck, karma, coincidence, or could it be something far more profound, something invisible, yet powerful enough to shape every turn in your life? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most ancient and transformative truths ever known to humankind: virtue determines destiny. That's right, your character, not your conditions, your integrity, not your intelligence, and your kindness, not your cleverness, ultimately decide your future. Let's begin by peeling back the surface of modern thinking. In today's world, we are taught to chase goals, secure the job, in the deal, at the degree, but rarely are we taught that the way we pursue those goals matters even more than whether we reach them. Virtue is the invisible current underneath our visible life. It shapes our relationships, our health, our prosperity, and even the kind of people we attract, and it does so quietly, without asking for attention, without advertising itself, but when the results come, they're unmistakable. Let's look at a story that illustrates this deeply. In a small village, there once lived a humble tailor. He wasn't rich, but he had a golden heart. He treated every customer with respect, even those who couldn't pay. He often fixed clothes for free, especially for the poor. He never boasted, ever asked for return. One day, a traveler came through town, ragged and tired. His shopkeepers ignored him, but the tailor welcomed him in, patched his clothes, and gave him a warm meal. That traveler turned out to be the personal attendant of a powerful prince, who later returned with an offer: "Our court needs a man of integrity. Will you come?" Within his year, the tailor's life changed beyond recognition, not because he chased it, but because his virtue made him the kind of person blessings could find. How contrast this with another story. Wealthy merchant cheated his way to the top, cut corners, exploited workers, bribed officials. His life looked glamorous, but behind the curtains, his family was crumbling. His children hated him, his health deteriorated, and in the end, he died not just alone but hated and forgotten. Same country, same economy, but two destinies shaped by different hearts. Virtue is the secret currency of the universe. It accumulates slowly but pays eternally. And here's the most empowering part: you don't have to be perfect to build virtue. You just have to be willing. Willing to act just like when no one's watching. Willing to forgive when your pride says no. Willing to give when it's inconvenient. Willing to tell the truth, even when it costs you. Every one of these choices is a seed. And like a farmer planting rows of trees, the person who practices virtue may not see instant results. But one day, those trees bloom and shape their life in peace, abundance, and joy. Let's dig deeper into how virtue works behind the scenes. Have you noticed that kind people often avoid accidents? That honest businesses tend to survive storms? That those who uplift others always seem to have help when they need it most? This isn't random. Virtue creates spiritual credit. It becomes a force field protecting you, guiding you, lifting you. In ancient Chinese culture, it's called Di, in Sanskrit, Punya. In modern language, we might say character, karma, or a moral capital. Whatever you call it, the principle is the same: life gives to those who give. This doesn't mean bad things never happen to good people. Life has complexity, but over time, virtue draws support from places you never expected. I once heard of a woman who took care of stray animals for years, feeding them, peeling them, never asking for thanks. One day, she collapsed in a public place, with Wiffle, Owanur. Except for a man passing by, who had once seen her feed the same dog that had once protected his grandmother from a snake. He helped her, ate her hospital bill, and our family. Coincidence, or the return of virtue in disguise? How? Let's talk about something important: timing. The effects of virtue aren't always immediate. That's why some people give up. They say, "I did good, but nothing changed." But they forget nature doesn't work like fast food. An oak tree doesn't sprout in a day. Virtue takes root beneath the surface. And when it breaks through, it does so in ways that leave you in awe. So, what kind of virtues matter most? Compassion, honesty, humility, patience, gratitude, forgiveness. Not because these are moral checkboxes, but because they expand your energy. They open your life to grace. When you're humble, people want to help you. When you're honest, trust builds naturally. When you're compassionate, hearts open around you. When you're patient, you don't miss long-term blessings. And when you forgive, you let go of poison and make room for peace. Virtue also transcends religion. Whether you follow Buddhism, Christianity, Islam, or no religion at all, the principles remain. Be kind, be fair, be true. And your life will reflect that truth. Here's the challenge. In a world where manipulation seems to win, where loud voices get attention, where shortcuts are everywhere, how do you stay virtuous? Simple. You remember that virtue is long-gained power. It's the foundation that outlasts trends, markets, fame, and even death. Because when you live with virtue, your influence extends beyond your name, touches others, it lives in their stories, it moves through generations. So ask yourself, what kind of legacy are you building? Will people remember you for how clever you were, or how kind? Will they say you were powerful, or that you empowered? Your answer will guide your next step. And if you're starting late, don't worry. It's never too late to live right. Some of the most powerful virtue is born from people who once stumbled, but chose to rise differently. Today is a good day to plant a seed. Thank you for watching. This message touched you. Leave a comment below. Share how virtue has shaped your life, or how you plan to begin building your moral wealth today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay with us for more journeys into the deeper truths that shape our destiny.